Hi everybody. In this morning's video from AG Chelsea TV, I'll be bringing you the latest Blues updates. We'll start with Chelsea interest in Patrick Dorgu. Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur continue to be linked with a move for the Lex defender Patrick Dorgu. According to Fabrizio Romano, the two London clubs were keen on signing the 19-year-old fullback during the summer window, but they did not proceed because of his asking price. The defender is valued in excess of £30 to £35 million. The Italian club believe that he is a phenomenal talent with a bright future, and therefore they are demanding a premium for him. Romano feels that Tottenham and Chelsea are monitoring him and they could look to move for him in the future. It remains to be seen how the situation develops. Romano said, "He was first of all in the list of Tottenham. One of the players Tottenham considered for the fullback position was Patrick Dorgu, really appreciated by the club, but not a deal to make this summer." But for both Tottenham and Blue Co. Chelsea, Strasbourg Group, the deal was considered too expensive because Lex asked more for than £30 million to £35 million more than this to get the deal done. Lex believe that Dorgu is a super talent, so Chelsea, Tottenham, several clubs follow him and monitoring him, but is still considered too expensive. They want to make an investment on him, still not spending crazy money because the player still has to develop, but Lex always say more than £30 million to £35 million for the player this summer, and he stayed at the club. But keep an eye on this player for the future because I'm sure Tottenham and Chelsea will keep monitoring him. Spurs already have Destiny Udogie and Ben Davies at their disposal. Dorgu could be the ideal long-term replacement for Davies if he moves on in the summer. At Chelsea, Ben Chilwell does not have a future at the club and the 19-year-old could be his replacement. Both clubs have the financial muscle to get the deal done, and it remains to be seen whether they decide to act on their interest and submit an official proposal in 2025. The opportunity to join a Premier League club will be quite attractive for the young defender, and regular football at Tottenham or Chelsea could accelerate his development. The asking price might seem like a premium right now, but Dorgu is a prodigious talent and he could justify the investment in the near future. AC Milan keen on Chukwuemeka. Italian giants AC Milan are reportedly keen on signing the Chelsea midfielder Chukwuemeka. The 20-year-old midfielder is highly rated around Europe and he has a bright future ahead of himself. The talented young midfielder is unlikely to get ample game time at the London club, and it would make sense for him to move on in search of regular playing time. According to a report via Fitches, Milan have set their sights on signing the player, and the midfielder is reportedly valued at €30 million. It remains to be seen whether the Rossoneri follow up on their interest with an official offer to sign the player. Chukwuemeka would be a solid long-term investment for them and he could develop into a key player for the club in the long run. Milan have a proven track record when it comes to nurturing talented young players, and they could help the 20-year-old fulfill his tremendous potential. It will be interesting to see if Chelsea are willing to sanction his departure in the coming months. The Blues have shown a willingness to invest in talented young players, and they have built a formidable pool of young talent at the club. Chukwuemeka has the potential to develop into a key player for them in the long run, and the Blues might not be open to the idea of selling him anytime soon. However, the midfielder needs to play more often in order to continue his development. Perhaps a loan move would be ideal for all parties. It remains to be seen how the situation unfolds over the next few months. The midfielder will certainly be desperate for game time, and the opportunity to join one of the biggest clubs in Europe could be quite tempting. Former CEO blasts Cole Palmer's 9-year contract. Ever since being taken over by Clearlake Capital, the Blues have undergone a consistent transformation on and off the pitch, and one of the most noticeable changes is the extra-long contracts that have been routinely offered to first-team playing staff. Previously, a player being handed a 5-year deal would be considered to be a sign of how important they are to their particular club. Thanks to the business nous of Chelsea's owners, they have taken advantage of a loophole to be able to offer their players 7, 8, or in the case of Cole Palmer, 9-year contracts. Essentially, it has allowed the Premier League outfit to be able to amortize the player's value across a much longer period of time, which is of clear benefit when taking financial fair play and the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, PSRT, into account. It hasn't gone down well with Keith Wyness, Everton's former CEO. However, Chelsea, extended the contracts. They've amortized it even further. He said on Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, "It's no longer 7 or 8 years, it's now 9, 10 or 11 years. That's how they seem to have done it with Cole, Palmer and Nicolas Jackson. It's certainly very strange, and I would never have thought of it when I was in the game. It's just a huge risk to take with players who can get injuries and other issues. While Palmer has had a good season, that's all it has been. One season. You hope they'll kick on because they are quality players, but will you get the value for these players in 3 or 4 years? It's still an experiment. In 5 years, we'll know if it works, but there are a lot of unknowns. Wines clearly knows what he's talking about, and it will be interesting indeed to see if the players mentioned are still doing as well for the West London outfit many years hence, as they appear to be doing at present. Todd Boehly and Behdad Eghbali's relationship deteriorating. Todd Boehly and Behdad Eghbali are the two main figures running Chelsea, which has been the case since they took over the club 2 years ago. However, it appears that this partnership at Chelsea could actually be coming to an end soon. On Friday, reports emerged about a rift between Todd Boehly and Behdad Eghbali and the possibility of the former selling his shares. Under Boehly and Eghbali's Clearlake capital, Chelsea have exploited PSR loopholes, one thing which has made them controversial owners. There seems to be a few factors behind what seems to be a deteriorating relationship between Boehly and Eghbali. According to Bloomberg, Chelsea's recruitment policy, the team's underperformance and the failure to make progress on building a new stadium is what has contributed to the above. It was another transfer window of heavy spending for the Blues, who brought the likes of Jadon Sancho, Pedro Neto and João Felix to Stamford Bridge. Sancho is now training with Chelsea following his arrival from Manchester United, with the winger at Cobham after not being called up for England. It would not be a surprise if Chelsea's recruitment policy is causing problems behind the scenes, as it has been quite controversial. Since being taken over by Burley and Clearlake, Chelsea have spent a lot of money, with so much of it going on young players with potential, rather than experienced pros. It is undoubtedly one reason behind the club's recent decline. The Blues finished 6th last season, failing to qualify for the Champions League or Europa League. After coming 12th the campaign before that, Chelsea could add more experience to their squad in January, though, by signing Victor Osimhen. It has been claimed that Chelsea will go back in for Osimhen after failing to land him in the summer transfer window. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.